They say the shooter makes the shot, not the rifle. But let's be honest, in this day and age, technology is giving the shooter one hell of an edge. We're talking about hardware that doesn't just push the envelope, it shreds it to pieces. Imagine tactical platforms that redefine engagement distances, shotguns engineered for unmatched speed and adaptability, and personal defense weapons that operate with a level of efficiency that feels like something out of science fiction. In this breakdown, we're looking at the kind of gear that turns a good marksman into a legendary one. Whether it's chambered in a hard-hitting .327 Federal Magnum or the classic .22 long rifle, these firearms represent the bleeding edge of what's possible today. Springfield Armory Hellion. Let's kick things off with the Springfield Armory Hellion, a rig that delivers full-size rifle ballistics in a package that's barely bigger than a subgun. Built on the combat-tested VHS-2 platform, this bullpup is a masterclass in ergonomics and compact firepower. Chambered in the ubiquitous 5.56 by 45mm NATO, it sports a 16-inch barrel, yet measures under 29 inches overall. The secret is its short-stroke gas piston system, which runs clean and reliably. But the real genius here is the truly ambidextrous design, including a reversible ejection system you can swap in the field, a godsend for us lefties or for shooting from cover. It feeds from standard AR-15 pattern magazines and comes draped in MLOK slots and a full-length Picatinny rail, giving you acres of real estate for optics, lights, and whatever else your mission requires. IWI Carmel Semi-Auto Rifle. Forged in the crucible of Israeli conflict, the IWI Carmel has been adapted for the American civilian market, and it is an absolute powerhouse. This rifle is a cocktail of hardened steel, aerospace-grade aluminum, and high-impact polymer, making it both rugged and surprisingly lightweight. It's chambered in 5.56 by 45mm NATO and driven by an ultra-reliable short-stroke gas piston. Every single control, from the safety selector to the magazine release and bolt catch, is fully ambidextrous, and the non-reciprocating charging handle can be swapped to either side in seconds. A two-position gas regulator lets you switch from unsuppressed to suppressed fire with a simple flick. The 16-inch, chrome-lined, cold hammer forged barrel is built for accuracy and longevity, while the folding, adjustable stock brings the rifle's total length down to under 27 inches for transport or close quarters work. GM6 Lynx 50 caliber tactical rifle. Hailing from Hungary, the GM6 Lynx is what happens when you decide a semi-automatic 50 BMG rifle should be man-portable. This beast fires the 50 caliber Browning machine gun cartridge from a 5-round detachable magazine, yet collapses down small enough to fit in a hiking pack. Its most remarkable feature is a recoiling barrel system, which functions like a piece of artillery to tame the brutal recoil, making follow-up shots a real possibility. When deployed, it stretches to 44 inches. Stowed away, it's just 37 inches. Thanks to a frame made of lightweight aluminum and polymer, it weighs only 25 pounds empty. Loaded with Raufoss Mark II rounds, this rifle can tear through light armor or fortified positions, unleashing its full payload in under 3 seconds flat. Victrix Armaments Corvo CS. Engineered in Italy by Victrix Armaments, the Corvo is a paradox. A 50 caliber BMG bolt-action sniper rifle designed for urban warfare and counter-terror operations. Its action is meticulously carved from a single block of AISI 420 stainless steel, mated to an 18-inch fluted barrel with a proprietary muzzle brake that's ready to host a suppressor. This compact powerhouse delivers 3 to 4 times the muzzle energy of a .338 Lapua Magnum, all from a platform nimble enough to navigate tight hallways. With a slick 3-lug bolt, PVD-coated internals for smooth cycling, and a fully adjustable folding stock, it is the definition of a surgical instrument. It feeds from a 5-round polymer magazine and comes equipped with an MLOK rail and a full-length Picatinny rail with a built-in 45-minute of angle cant for extreme long-range work. Anzio 20mm Anti-Materiel rifle. Now for the king. Standing at nearly 7 feet, the Anzio 20mm makes a 50 cal look like a plinker. This rifle sends the same 20 by 102mm Vulcan round downrange that you'd find in the M61 cannon on a fighter jet. With an effective range well beyond 3,000 yards, it launches a 1,600 grain projectile at 3,300 feet per second. That translates to nearly 38,000 foot-pounds of energy on target, A quarter-pound of metal designed for one purpose: utter devastation. Its match-grade barrel is capable of 1 minute of angle accuracy, and for ultimate stability, the entire platform can be mounted directly to a vehicle. TrackingPoint M900. This is where firearms technology gets downright futuristic. The TrackingPoint M900 takes the guesswork out of long-range shooting by integrating a sophisticated onboard computer. At just over 36 inches long and weighing 14.5 pounds, this semi-auto rifle uses its rapid lock targeting system to account for wind, temperature, cant, and even target movement. You simply tag your target, squeeze the trigger, and the rifle fires only when the reticle is perfectly aligned. The system gives you an astonishing 89% first-round hit probability out to 800 yards, a success rate more than 30 times higher than that of a conventionally trained sniper. It can even track and engage targets moving up to 20 miles per hour. This kind of tech doesn't come cheap, commanding a price of $15,995. SRM 1216 Rotating Magazine Shotgun. Measuring a mere 33 inches in length, this semi-automatic 12-gauge shotgun brings an insane level of firepower to a compact, bullpup-style platform. It's fully ambidextrous, but its true claim to fame is the manually indexed quad-tube rotating magazine. Each of the 4 tubes holds 4 shells, either 2 3/4 inch or 3 inch, for a total of 16 rounds ready to go. When a tube runs dry, you simply rotate the magazine to the next full tube. To reload, you drop the entire magazine cluster and slap in a fresh one. It's a game changer for home defense or any tactical scenario where sustained fire is key. 612 cylinder-loaded modular shotgun. Forget the sound of racking a pump action. The 612 shotgun operates with the smooth, decisive pull of a trigger. This modular platform utilizes a detachable 6-round rotary cylinder, just like a massive revolver, for its action. Developed with input from Special Operations Forces, this shotgun can be configured as a standalone weapon, an underbarrel attachment for a rifle, a short-barrel breacher, or a suppress system. The real tactical advantage is the ability to swap loaded cylinders on the fly, allowing you to instantly switch from buckshot to slugs to less lethal rounds without missing a beat. American Gun Craft Roto 12. Here's a modern weapon with an old-school soul. The Roto 12 is a revolving, 8-shot, 12-gauge firearm that legally classifies as a black powder percussion shotgun. That means in most places, there's no background check or federal firearms license transfer required. You simply load each chamber with double F-grain black powder, a wad, a projectile, and a primer cap. The cylinder automatically indexes with every pull of the trigger. It's compatible with standard AR-15 grips and stocks, making it a highly customizable and serious piece of hardware that can ship directly to your home for a list price of $1,255. Pistol 77 Futuristic Compact Weapon. This Czech-made personal defense weapon looks like it was ripped straight from a vintage sci-fi movie, and it handles just as uniquely. The Pistol 77 is built around Generation 4 Glock 17 magazines and features a Cerakote finish frame of aluminum and steel. Its design is full of clever quirks. The charging handle is concealed above the barrel, and the folding stock doubles as a mechanical safety. The gun will not fire unless it's locked in the open position. A unique, oversized magazine baseplate even allows the entire weapon to stand vertically on a flat surface. It's odd, it's slick, and it's a surprisingly effective little blaster. Arsenal Firearms AF-2011A1. If you see it on the big screen in movies like Deadpool 2 or Spectre, you know this isn't your average sidearm. The AF-2011A1 is essentially 2 M1911 pistols surgically fused into a single, awe-inspiring firearm. It features a single, widened slide, a unified frame, a double hammer, and 1 grip safety. Chambered in .45 automatic Colt pistol, it sends 2 slugs downrange with every pull of its linked trigger system. It feeds from a proprietary magazine that is essentially 2 single-stack mags welded together. This isn't just a novelty. It's a functional, double-barreled beast designed for maximum stopping power and pure, unadulterated shock and awe.